What is a hydrochloric acid? Hydrochloric acid is an aqueous solution of hydrogen chloride HCl, sometimes referred to as the spirit of salt or muriatic acid. It is a colorless with a strong odorous smell. It is a strong acid category in the digest tract of the most animal species, including human. It is a part of the stomach acid and essential industrial chemical and laboratory reagent of hydrochloric acid. How HCl form? HCl is a form when hydrogen chloride is dissolved in water. It is a simple diametric molecule. A single covalent bond connects the hydrogen and chlorine atom. Because the chlorine atom is more electronegative than the hydrogen atom, and the bond between them is a polar. Second is a purification. It is a common for the resulting hydrochloric acid to impure or contained by another byproduct. So, to get rid of the contamination and produce a pure hydrochloric acid, it goes through the purification process like distillation or washing.
Now we move to the uses of hydrochloric acid HCl in industry, and we will focus on food industry and textile industry. The food industry uses hydrochloric acid to process a variety of food products, such as corn syrup that used in soft drinks and cookies. The second one is hydrochloric acid as acidity regulator. So as we know, hydrochloric acid main function is to change or maintain the pH of some food production. So this kind of function is mainly used in breweries, which is beer factory, and it's commonly found in the composition of products such as baby food. The third one is hydrochloric acid as an acidifier. It is used in canned food to enhance some flavor and stop the rotting, so it can increase the shelf life of the foods. Also, it helps to reduce spoilage of processing foods.
Significance of HCl.
Now we will move to the uses of hydrochloric acid in textile industry. The first one is hydrochloric acid in the process of dyeing. So the function is to neutralize alkali residue in cotton in the cleaning process immediately before the bleaching process. The second one is hydrochloric acid as the bleaching agent. So when we use hydrochloric acid with the bleaching powder, HCl will react to release chlorine gas. So that is the responsible for the bleaching the clothes.
Let's see what is the significance of HCl in industry. There are two common industries that are used HCl in processing their product. It is a food industry and textile industry. First, let's jump to the positive effect of HCl in food industry. HCl can give a protection by killing some bacteria in our stomach. It provides the necessary H+ for the activation of pepsinogen into pepsin. For your information, almost 2 liters of HCl is secreted daily into our stomach. Other than that, HCl can be used as an acidifier in sauce, vegetable juice, and canned goods. As example, HCl used to process variety of foods such as corn syrup that used in soft drink, cookies, ketchup, and cereals. Hydrochloric acid is not used directly in food due to its highly corrosive and potentially harmful nature. However, if there were to be any contamination or unintentional presence of hydrochloric acid in food, it would have several negative effects. What is the negative effects? First is toxicity. Even in small quantities, it can toxic and harmful to internal organs and potentially causing damage to the digestive tract, such as corrosion of mucus, membrane of the mouth, throat, and esophagus, and can cause gastric hemorrhage and intensive thirst. Second, HCl can cause severe burns if it comes direct contact with skin, eyes, and mucous membrane. It can lead to serious internal injuries and respiration issues such as ingesting and inhaling. And the last one is HCl can impact the environment. If not properly handled, the disposal of food contaminated with HCl, it may lead to soil and water pollution. That's all for food industry. Now, let's talk about positive impact of HCl in textile industry. In dyeing process, the HCl help the pH of the dye bath to decrease. The amount of HCl added is carefully controlled to avoid over-acidification. It is because the initial dye bath is too high for effective dye absorption by the cotton fibers. So, by the use of HCl, it helps the pH to reach and maintain the optimal range for the chosen dye and textile material. By adjusting the pH of the dye bath, it can optimize for better color development, dye fixation, and overall quality of the dye textile material. While in bleaching process, HCl help to decrease the pH of bleaching solution. The lower pH create favorable condition for the bleach to break down natural colorant and impurity in the fabric. Does HCl have negative effect in textile industry? Yes, it has. Direct exposure to hydrochloric acid exposes health risks to workers in the textile industry. Inhalation of fumes or contact with skin and eye can cause irritation, burns, and respiratory issues. Other than that, some textile fibers may be sensitive to strong acid, including HCl. Improper application or prolonged exposure to HCl may damage or weaken certain type of fibers, affecting the overall quality of the textile product. Last but not least, acidic wastewater generated in textile processes requires additional resources and energy. Treating the effluent to bring it to an acceptable pH level for discharge can be resource intensive and add to operational costs.
How can we handle hydrochloric acid? Firstly is personal protective equipment, PPE, such as appropriate PPE, chemical-resistant gloves, safety goggles or face sheet, chemical-resistant apron, and acid-resistant boots to protect your feet. Secondly is storage. Store in a cool and dry place, away from incompatible substance. Keep containers tightly closed and properly labeled. Lastly is emergency equipment, such as eye wash stations and safety showers. Please be familiar with first aid procedures for hydrochloric acid exposure, including rinsing infected areas with water and seeking medical attention immediately. In conclusion, hydrochloric acid has become an essential component of many industries due to its strong qualities and wide range of uses. Its use in the production of chemical steel, water treatment, and other industries emphasize how important it is for facilitating important operation. Businesses can use hydrochloric acid to its full capacity while protecting people and the environment by knowing its qualities, complying to safety regulation, and using best practices. It is advisable to work with trustworthy chemical distributors to obtain hydrochloric acid since they can give high-quality items as well as advice on handling and usage. Hydrochloric acid is a prime example of the vital function chemicals play in fostering innovation and assisting a variety of sectors, opening doors for advancement and long-term viability.